In 1 Kings chapter 18, the Lord said unto Elijah, go show yourself unto Ahab, and I will send rain on the earth. 40 verses later, Elijah said unto Ahab, get thee up, eat and drink, for I hear a sound of abundance of rain. This rain is prophetic. You might not see it, but I guarantee if you can position yourself to hear it, then you will see it. So all across the world, position yourselves for the rain that's coming. Prophesy, timeless.
Listen, I hear a sound. I hear a sound.
God said is yours, your own. Shift and take it. God told you it's your own. Now stop looking at it and trying to fix. Go ahead, shift and take it. And there's a reason why I say you have to shift, because you can't take it unless you shift. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, whatever God has for you, shift and take it. No, that's a wrong neighbor. They didn't get excited. There's some things that God promised you. Y'all can call me preach early. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, everything God promised you is yours for the taking. Shift and take it. Oh Lord, Father, we thank you. Bless the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Lord, my strength and my redeemer. And everybody say amen. My brothers and sisters, for a few minutes I want to talk to you. In this text we see where God promised the children of Israel a land flowing with what? Milk and honey that they're going to own. It's their own. And when they send the spies into the land, they found out that the land that was supposed to be their own is occupied by other people. Now, see, you got to understand something here. Whenever God gives you a promise, it does not matter who shows up in the promise. It's your promise. See, I don't care who got the job. I don't care who got that. But God gave you a promise. You need to hold on to what God gave you and what God said to you. The problem with us, why we live defeated, is because we really do not know what God promised us. But if you get a holy indignation about what God promised you, ain't no devil, ain't no witch, ain't no warlock, ain't no soothsayer, no palm reader will be able to stop you or block you from occupying what God has for you. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we get ready to occupy. We get ready to occupy. Look at y'all ain't talking. Y'all ain't want y'all stuff. Hey, look at your neighbor and say, I got some stuff out there I need to occupy. I'm going to occupy my stuff. Promised them a land. Now, they went to the land, and the land had what God said. God do not lie. If he said it, that settles it. I feel like preaching. If God said it, that settles it for me. I don't care what else surrounding the land. I don't care who's trying to take my land. If God says it's my land, it's my land. See, that's one of the things that mess up Eve. Because the garden belonged to her and Adam, but they invited some snakes and had conversation with snakes. And because they had conversation with snakes, they were evicted out of the garden. And I'm telling you right now, this is no time for negotiation with the devil. Whatever God told you, no negotiation. It belonged to you. Take it and stop trying to negotiate. Because sometimes when you negotiate, the devil will try to participate. Oh, y'all didn't come today. And he can say, okay, I'll give you that portion, and you can take this portion. Oh, no, baby. God said it's mine. And I'm going to take all of it. I ain't hey, look at here now. I ain't sharing none of it with you. It belonged to me. Look at y'all in church today. Y'all here? And so they went to spy out the land. And on the way, they saw fruits from what God said. It's amazing that God, our fruits even as big as what God said. The grapes, the cluster of grapes was so big until it took 2 men to carry it. I'm telling you, even the fruit's going to show you how big your God is. And if that wasn't enough for them, when I saw those big grapes, I want to forget about the big giants. See, the problem is we just forget how big God is. So sometimes God have to show us in some things to let you know I'm a big God, man. Even the fruit's bigger than what you're trying to deal with. Now watch this now. I gotta get to the good part, and I'm gonna shout and get out of here, amen. Because I feel preachy today, okay? Like I said, they say, you're gonna preach. And so now they went to the land and they saw the milk and the honey. And they also saw giants. They saw opposers. They saw people that was there that will challenge them. Can I tell you this? If God promised you something, get this, and there's not a devil or giants around it, it ain't God. Satan don't hang out nowhere where God people ain't trying to get. That's why he was in the garden, because that's where Adam and Eve was. So if you see giants in the land, if you see giants in the office, if you see giants, oh, you only come today on the property, guess what, baby? That's a promise. Because the devil always tried to occupy with God. I got to go early because they sleeping on me. I don't care what the devil tried to do. You got to understand, as saints of the Most High God, whenever you shift seasons and God take you into a place, always look around to see if there's any form of demonic activity. Because if there is demonic activity, that means that God's approval on it. Because Satan will never linger around it if it ain't belong to you. Because he came to steal, kill, and destroy. So if he came to steal, kill, and destroy, why would he want to just leave your stuff alone? He won't steal your stuff, he won't kill your stuff, and he won't destroy it. That's why he's hanging around it. That's a good sign. We walk away when Satan, we got a little warfare. I like warfare because the greater the warfare, the greater the victory. See, y'all didn't come today. The greater the warfare, the greater the devil mess with your family, the greater the devil mess with your marriage, and the greater the devil mess with your finances. You know when God flipped this thing now, I need some more in the house. What you doing to me? You're going to cause me scream. Hallelujah. Got somebody by the hand, shake them and rock them and say, neighbor, I don't know but you, but God's getting ready to give you everything he promised you. Everything he promised your mother that you didn't get. All those generational blessings is coming down the pipe. Y'all ain't hear me. See, we always talk about the generational curse, but today I ain't talking about no curse. There's some blessing that belong to you, and you ain't seeing it yet. You waking and you waking and you waking and you waking. You're praying and you're praying and you're praying, and you still don't see what daddy worked for, and you still don't see what mommy worked for. But I came today to tell you, you better get up and take ownership, because there's some things that belong to you 3 and 4 generations ago, and it belonged to you, and you better occupy. All right. Now, this is where I have to draw the line here, because there's 2 set of people went in. One came back, we could take this line. The other one came back, I don't think so, because we small and they sight and stuff like that. I can deal with the one who came back with a good report first. These are the type of people you need to surround yourself with. Watch out for these people who always can tell you what's wrong, but can never show you what's right. I hate them type of people, because those people are the gossipers, the liars, betrayers. Y'all didn't come today. Where the church at? See, anyone who always point out the negative, check out their status, check out their life. They want you to be jacked up just like them. They don't want you to occupy nothing. They want you to go nowhere in life. But I come to prophesy and let you know, every negative word and every negative joker that's in your life got to go. If they still talking about your past, tell them your past can't last. I'm in a new season, man. What you dealing with? My past is over. I'm about to step into new territories and new realms, man. Get over it. People that don't have an ounce of discernment. to even see that, first of all, if it's mine, whoever's there is illegal. And all I gotta do, I said it before, in the Bahamas, if you see a boat coming in with illegal immigrants, you call who? You call the authority. You call who? The immigration officer. So if you go to your land and you go to your house and you see some immigrants there, all you got to do is call Jesus. That's the holy immigration officer. When you go home today and there's a devil in your house, they're illegal. Call the immigration officer from heaven and say, God, there's some people in my house. There's some demonic activity in my house. The devil messing with my marriage. He messing with my children. Get them out of here. And then I remember something. That you don't have to even call the immigration officer because he gave you authority. So you all understand that. So you don't gotta always call Jesus. You open your door and say, okay, he give me power to dominion in the earth. So anything in the earth that is operating, that's not under the leadership and the sight, I feel like preaching, of Almighty God, they're operating illegally. And they got to get out of there. I don't know who here today been dealing with some immigrants. You've been dealing with some liars. You've been dealing with some haters. You've been dealing with some witchcraft workers. But I came today to let five of you know you got the power to run them out of your house. Stop crying and prophesy. Stop crying and tell them get out. Y'all too quiet for me today. Now y'all making me nervous. That's the same way we are with our stuff. Could you please leave? No, Satan, could you please leave my house? But please, I'm tired of going through all of this, so please leave. What? Big man, you got 30 seconds to get on out of here. Because I'm about to bust one praise. I'm about to open my mouth. I'm about to say something that earth won't understand. But heaven know. I'm about to rakandolo bohoshata. See, they can't do that. They don't know that language. I'm about to say something to cause you get disturbed. See, that's what you need to do when you're dealing with these jokers. Stop trying to answer them in English and go in your heavenly language. They really what happened to you. You know what happened to me. I got heaven back in me. Oh. And one time, me and my wife was having an argument. I was right at that time. So she started, I said, Ramandio Kodia Nasa. You can't be doing that. You need to do that. And that devil had to get out of there. Because let me tell you something, sometimes we ain't dealing with no normal thing. There's a devil trying to get in your house. And if you don't deal with that, yeah, man, let me come down. If you don't get in the spirit and deal with some things, you will fight every day. Some things ain't normal. Some things is demonic. And you need to know how to fight in the spirit. No, I tell you, no, you wrong. You can't do it. Then everything start coming right down. But what you're saying, I don't know. Heaven knows. So when I say it, heaven comes to my rescue. And she calm her down and calm me down. You dealing with some jealous co-workers, just open the office door. They messing with you on the job. Just say good morning. They say supervisor, she cuckoo. Then when you go to the supervisor's office, just say, good morning, sir, I'm quite fine. I'm quite fine, nothing's wrong with me. They say you were speaking some stuff. I said, don't worry about that, that's just my next language. They don't know that. When you leave the supervisor's office, when my saints that have the gift of tongues, that would open their mouth today and just say something in the house to let the devil in your house know, I got power, you know not how. So here it is. land flowing milk, honey, milk, honey. But there's giants. Now this verse right here to make my stomach hurt. Because we saw the giants. We're in our own sight. Now that's what messed me up, because our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we are in their sight. How you get in their body to know how you look in their eyes? Because see, you will always appear or take on what you see yourself. See, now their thing is they're already small, so anything that come around them gonna be, I'm small. And that's these small-minded people. Man, I ready to go. Right? That's them small-minded people that you hanging around. All they can see is small stuff. You say you can start a business. How you can do that? You have no capital. You can't get married. How you can get married? Anybody in your family ever get married? How you have this money, this and that? No. That's your prerogative. But I serve a God that's able to do exceeding, abundant, above all I can ask of. The last person I know faced a giant. Kill him. He didn't go in there saying, I small in this sight, so come get me. For me walk on the sight. He said, I had this uncircumcised Philistine. You got to get that now. Uncircumcised, circumcision was an act of becoming in covenant with God. So David said, based on what I'm hearing, this man don't have covenant with God. And if I have covenant with God and you don't have covenant with God, I done ready get the headway over you. That's the problem. You're fighting with people who God even in covenant with. Oh man, look in church today. There's about 5 of you in here. God know your name, and he ain't gonna let no devil and no witch beat you down. I almost finished. Ready? You almost ready? Let's go. You go. He said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? So when they went to the land, they should already know these giants ain't in covenant with God. We don't negotiate with any demon that is not in covenant with God. Well, please, guess it looks my, what? How I even get talking to you in the first place? That's my property. But I wish I was get to go to the Bible. I don't care. I'll roll up and I say, all y'all, let's go. Out. They'll be so scared. They'll think, why this stupid nigga gets coming up in here? They'll run just because I show up. Y'all don't understand this thing, though. He'll make my one footstep sound like 1,000,000 soldiers. And I'll step up in the line and say, hey, I reached him. Give me my keys. He ran here. I think that's my husband. I think that's my husband. That's my marriage. I don't. That's your problem. When you learn to say, I do know. When you learn to say, this mine, and the Bahamian say, this mine's. You put an S on it, well, there's many minds. This mine, and ain't no devil gonna take what belong. Oh God, today I feel something just hit me in the head. Look at your neighbor, grab them by the hand, shake them and rock them and say, neighbor, after all the hell I've been through, you think I gonna let a devil come and stop me from walking into everything God promised me? The devil is a lie. I need you to shake a neighbor for the last time. Shake him and rock him and shake him and say, neighbor, do you believe you got power to stand on scorpions and to drink deadly poison? Well, if you got that kind of power, and take back your land. You know why some of us defeated? Because we ain't got the right hand. Let this mind be in you that is also in Christ Jesus. Come on, y'all. The problem is we take it small and we think we don't deserve what God promised him. But if I be a man of God, today is the day that your mind will shift from pauper mentality to prosperity, and you gonna know that everything God promised you, you gonna occupy it. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the problem is you ain't shift yet. If you shift your mind, if you shift your mind, then you will understand that every demonic force only can hold it down until you reach. But when you reach, it got to leave your house. It got to leave your family. It got to leave your body. Yes, I feel like preaching in midday today. I will tell 5 of you, go get your stuff. Go get your marriage. Go get your house. Go get your business. Because God said it's yours. And if God be for you, who can be against you? I feel like preaching. Shout up in here like you believe that God is getting ready to turn it around. Shout in the church, yes, because weeping may endure for a night, but joy, come in the morning. Shout for your I feel that for somebody. You ain't crying no more. Go get your stuff. Go get your... Y'all sitting down. Y'all ain't got nothing to get. Stand on your feet and act like you're getting something. Go get your... Oh, God. Go get your... I got 3 minutes. Yes, me. Give me 3 minutes. Look at the neighbors. Grab them by the hand. Shake them and rock them. Rock them and shake them. Like today is the last day a devil gonna mess with your line. Say, neighbor, I'm getting ready to get violent. The kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent took it by force. Just put on your neighbor, that's a little hard. Say, neighbor, I'm just practicing what I gonna do for the rest of May. Y'all ain't come today. I going by force to take my children, to take my money, to take my family. I'm going into the enemy's camp and I snatch it out. Everything that belonged to me, I snatch it out. Everything that God promised me. Now watch this now. If God, watch this, wanted to change the lens of the giants, they just forfeited. Because you know what favor is? Because favor is when God changed the lens of people and they see you bigger than you really are. Because you ain't supposed to get the job. But when they look at your resume, God make them see it bigger than the one who got all the degree. Y'all. Y'all don't understand. You know why he can choose you over her? Ain't because you prettier. It's because when he looked at you, God magnified you. And God said, that's the... Look at here. Look at here. Oh, God, I feel like running in here. Can I get me 5 people to thank God for he getting ready to change the lens? So what happened here, Rev? What happened here was that they changed their lens and they assumed that they were grasshoppers. But what if God had the giants to see giants? What if when they looked at them, the giants said, oh my God, who they is? They're bigger than me. They're taller than me. Because whenever you go in the name of God, he stands up in you. Y'all didn't see? That's why them witchcraft wakers will never wake on you. That's why when they do to you, will never wake. Because every time they call your name, they see Jesus. Yo, the blood of Jesus come up. So the next time you face with something bigger than you, say, God, change the lens. Change my lens and change their lens. Because when I roll up on the property, they can tell you, what I have to do with you? What? And God, people gonna wonder why you so bold. You ain't seeing what everybody else see. Everything that look big coming small. Because God give you the lens to cause it to shrink. And everything that's been in your life, every mountain that's been big, gonna shrink. Oh, look in here. Gonna shrink in your face. So, instead of seeing giants, you can see little boys. Look at these little ants and things in my property. Come on here. Come on here. I said, look at a roach. Look at a roach, man. Look at a roach. Everybody else tripping, but you praising. That's why they gonna call you crazy. That's why they gonna call it something wrong with you. You cuckoo. Because ain't nowhere in the world, Minister Henfield, you supposed to be shouting after what they done have about you. But what they see ain't what you see. Because what you see is what God said. And ain't no devil gonna cause me stop seeing what God said. All right, y'all be seated like my last point and I'm done. Look at this now. Now you can imagine how we would blame God for our deficiency. We'll blame God and say, God, you say that's mine. How come they did? And God, you're not a man that you should lie. Why I have to deal with this? And for everyone in here today that has been in a similar situation, I give you holy boldness. You ain't fighting with God this season. You ain't getting mad with God. Turn that anger into holy indignation. Roll up on the joker that have your possession and tell him the Lord have need of this. Remember the tie donkey? We talk about it. And they had to loose that donkey. Right here, negotiation with spirits. Negotiation with a demon. Who? Boy, cast them thing out. So get out. We scared. I walk in the back now, too bad. We scared to deal with devils. And we blame God when we don't occupy. But we no longer blaming God, Pastor. What we getting ready to do is become so loud and become so annoying until a devil would be saying, I can't deal with that joker. See, that's the problem. Some of y'all in midday today and you ain't open your mouth yet. Your mouth, your next praise might just kill a demon. Your next shout might shift. Oh, look at here today, man. I told them, guess what if? People say you shout make all of that. I don't mean nothing about to happen and blah, 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 blah. Okay? Well, I checked the Bible and Jehoshaphat put the singers and praise and worship singers first. And they had to fight no more. So you can't tell me praise don't work. Paul and Silas was in prison. Bam! Prison doors open. Suddenly there was an earthquake. So don't tell me your praise don't have power. When I was losing my mind years ago, I shout. I didn't speak in tongues. I didn't go to scripture. I just say, ah! And my mind came back. But what if your praise, your next praise, gonna release your next opportunity? How you gonna praise him? If your next praise gonna release the same thought. Oh, look at him. Y'all embarrassing me now. Y'all embarrassing. I said if your next praise, but mother, your next praise, you're gonna sit down. You sitting down. You better take territory. You better jump a chair, take a bench, do something. What? What if your next shout gonna kill that devil that's been messing with me? What if? What if? Whoa! 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 Yes, they're giants, but I got power. I got power. I got power. I got power. All right, time gone. If that was to do something, some of y'all ain't get nothing. They shout for basketball and think about that. I don't know. I would have picked a couple of y'all, but 3 of y'all I picked up today. And y'all know when y'all was in the club, y'all see, it was disturbing me, but church folks. I never do much clubbing, but I've been a couple of times and I see man, they breaking everything in them. They jumping it like it's hot. They won't come in church, they won't let it down like it's warm and do things. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen to me. Get one more chance. You mess up by running everybody out. Some of you at the precipice of a next season, and all you need is a shout to push you over the edge. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't mess with me, I'm close to the edge. Oh, shut up. Don't mess with me, I'm close to the edge. Don't mess with me, I'm close to the I'm about to, I dare you to bust a praise until you go over the edge. Open your mouth. Shout. Let the redeemed of the Lord.
Sound of many waters.
I hear the sound.
Sound of many waters.
Hey!
Springing
Hey!
up. Springing
Hey!
up. Springing up.
The rain, the rain.
Sound of many waters.
That's what I hear.